We missed the turn because I'm watching the camera. This is the P3 P4 Superconverter by Brook. I'm going to get straight to the meat of the subject. You're asking the exact same question that I did before I bought it. Does it work? Short answer, yes. The next thing you're going to say is exactly what I did. Yeah, but I've read there's dead zones or there's lag. Does it really work? Short answer is yes. I don't find any lag. I don't find any dead zones. The next question you're going to ask is it simple to use and set up? Kind of. Now, one thing I should probably preface this whole thing with is I bought it specifically to be able to use my Logitec G27 steering wheel, pedals, and shifter on Gran Turismo Sport on the PlayStation 4. So first things first, you go to the brookaccessory.com website. As you can see up here, I'll put a link in the description. Once you're done with that, you come over to support, you go to download. And you come over to the PS4. And it brings up this list of all their different downloads. Obviously, this is the one I've purchased. And I'm getting the one for steering wheel, PS3 to PS4. I have a PC, so I go over to the green one, PC download. The blue one's the Mac download, as you can see, and then this is a manual download. I don't even know what you'd want to do that for. So you come over, I click, and I save it. Life is good. It takes a second to run. And here's the actual, this was the key here. The first thing you want to do, the first time you do it, click this button right here. I did not, and it didn't work. So you are updating the compatibility of the controller. Make sure you click that. Then plug the device into your laptop. I've already done it. It'll beep a few times, and then you click start. It'll take about 15 seconds to upload the firmware. The actual device will beep a whole bunch, or your computer will. The lights will change a whole bunch of different colors, and then you'll actually get a success screen right there. And quite frankly, at that point, you are done. Now that you have it updated, upgraded, and ready to go, the first time you actually plug it in, it has to be with a PlayStation controller because it has to map the buttons from a PlayStation 3 controller to the PlayStation 4. So what you have to do is actually turn it on physically from the PlayStation 4. It'll turn on, and it will say, press the PS button to use the controller. I've already done the mapping once, so all you have to do is hit the PS button on your controller, and obviously mine works. When you do it the first time, it will take a little bit because once you've hit that button, it's going to map the controls from your PS3 button. Obviously, it'll have worked once you can hit the button and things work. And you can see up here, it actually shows an old style controller in the corner. And obviously, once you can move back and forth using your controller, everything is good. You know it works. And then, of course, this works just like a regular PlayStation 4 controller. So the first time you do it, you have to plug that in. Don't use your wheel yet. The wheel will not work. Now for the good part. You've set it up, you've mapped it, you've shut the machine off. As you can see, I've got the machine off. I have it plugged into my wheel. And for me, I have an external hard drive set up for my secondary port. So the way I have to work it is you physically turn it on the machine. You can see the wheel is, obviously it is reading it. It's powered up, ready to go. And on the website, and I'll put a link in the description, the buttons are mapped in a certain way that you're going to have to learn it, and I'm still working on that. However, I do know, as you can see, it says press the PS button, and for the G27, it's right here. So I press that, and it recognizes it. So now I hit my button, We are live. So we can go over to Gran Turismo Sport, and we select it. Okay, now for the hard part for me is trying to get the angle with this. But I'm sitting here on the Fuji Speedway, and I was always worried about, they said there was a dead zone of like 10 degrees with this. And you can just watch right now. I'll turn the wheel and look at the screen. And there's actually no real delay. You can see, I mean, the video, obviously, there might be a little delay on how quickly it actually turns the wheel. But if you look, you can see it turns. So I'm going to start driving now so you can see that, you know, we've got it in first gear. And you can see I'm in first gear. So let's just start rolling. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. That'll be fun. But we hit the gas, and you'll... see it's working. And then if you look on the screen and how little I should watch where I'm going. But you can see I'm just turning a little bit, and the car definitely turns. It reacts immediately. It works. It works exactly as advertised. And let's see if I can actually get around this corner one-handed. But let's go into third gear, second gear. Look at me palming it like I'm gangsta. But I don't know about you, but that looks like it's working just fine. Let's put it in fourth. We're going around Fuji. Oh boy, on the grass. We brake. We missed the turn because I'm watching the camera. But I am completely satisfied with how well it reacts.